Melbourne is Australia's mecca for all things trendy and tasty. It's regularly voted as one of the world's most livable cities, and 3 days is perfect to spend time in each of the 3 main parts of the city. The central business district area, where you'll find the main tourist spots, the trendy suburbs of the north side, and the upmarket beachy suburbs to the south. If there's an aroma you associate with Melbourne, it's roasting coffee beans. The city's thriving coffee culture is legendary and a testament to its love for all things caffeinated. In fact, Melbourne has more coffee shops per person than any other city in the world, over 2,000 of them. When it comes to food, Melbourne is a paradise for foodies. Explore the vibrant street food scene, where food trucks and pop-up stalls offer a diverse array of culinary delights from around the globe. You can also try Lygon, Melbourne's version of Little Italy, a gorgeous street full of shady cafes and restaurants. Or Chinatown, where you'll never be short of choice. The South Bank, looking out over the central business district, is another area full of great restaurants, bars and pubs, with spectacular views at night when the skyscrapers are lit up. One place you have to try in this area is the Lune Croissanterie. These world-renowned pastries take 3 days to make and have become a Melbourne attraction in their own right. The taste, the coffee, the atmosphere is all a unique experience, but you'll need to get there early. There's always a queue. Like all Australian cities, Melbourne has clean and affordable public transport, and the easiest way to get around is to use the extensive modern tram network, which covers the city centre and suburbs. Rides within the CBD area are free. Outside of the free tram zone, you'll need to purchase a Myki card. As well as being one of the best cities in the world for coffee, Melbourne's laneways are home to some of the best street art you can find anywhere. You'll find them a short walk away from Flinders Street Station in the CBD area. You'll be greeted by a kaleidoscope of colours and creativity that showcase the city's vibrant art scene and provide a canvas for local and international artists to express themselves. Some of the best to head to are AC/DC Lane, which pays homage to the iconic Australian rock band and showcasing the city's passion for live music. Hosier Lane with its ever-changing murals and graffiti that reflects the city's dynamic spirit. And Duckboard Place, home to Melbourne's only Banksy. Each laneway tells a unique story, inviting you to explore and discover the beauty that lies around every corner. Next, we're going to swing by Flinders Street Station and Federation Square. When it comes to iconic landmarks, Flinders Street Station is probably the best known and most photographed building in Melbourne. It's the oldest train station in Australia and the busiest in the Southern Hemisphere. This architectural masterpiece stands as a symbol of Melbourne's rich history with its distinctive yellow facade and iconic clock tower. And did you know? When the clocks were first installed in the 1850s, workers would have to manually change the time on them with a long pole, every 30 seconds. Nearby is Federation Square, the main public square in Melbourne. With plenty of bars, cafes, restaurants, museums and galleries, there's usually lots going on here to keep you entertained, especially at weekends. Fed Square is also a great place to get a view of the iconic Prince's Bridge as well. We'll venture next to Melbourne's arcades. If you like shopping and beautiful architecture, this is going to be an exciting stop for you. In particular, the Royal Arcade and Block Arcade have stunning, heritage-listed architecture and boutique shops that offer a mix of luxury brands and local designers. If you're an art lover, then head to the National Gallery of Victoria, home to an impressive collection of Australian and international art. It's the oldest art museum in Australia, and you'll find it on the Yarra River's south side. It's home to over 70,000 works of art, from contemporary masterpieces to classical pieces from Picasso, Rembrandt and Turner, along with a wide range of exhibitions that showcase the beauty and creativity of the art world. It's totally free to visit. Wander through the galleries and be inspired by the stunning artworks that grace its walls. The Royal Botanic Gardens are a peaceful urban oasis in the heart of the city, with a stunning array of native and exotic plants. Here you can stroll along winding paths, go punting on the lake or have a picnic on the grass. One of the best spots to visit is Guilfoyle's volcano, actually a water feature, where you can get a great view of the city skyline from the viewpoint. Melbourne's Royal Botanic Gardens are a delight to wander around, so aim to spend at least an hour absorbing this precious green space. Next, we're going to head over to Albert Park, a sprawling green space that offers a picturesque setting for outdoor recreation and relaxation. It's also where the Formula One race takes place, and if you want, you can walk, drive or cycle around the circuit. There's also a scenic walking trail around the lake, or you can enjoy a picnic on the grassy lawns. Make sure to admire the view from the lakeside lookout. It's the best viewpoint of the park. Once we're done here, hop on the number 16 tram and head for St Kilda. If you're looking for a coastal playground away from the hustle and bustle of the city, with a vibrant atmosphere, beachside cafes, bars and restaurants, water sports and beautiful scenery, then Melbourne's beaches have it all. St Kilda is Melbourne's most popular beachside suburb, where you can find a beautiful boardwalk area and the iconic St Kilda Pier, where you can get panoramic views of Port Phillip Bay and the Melbourne skyline. It's a great place to stop for lunch, and there's plenty of beachside cafes, bars and restaurants to choose from. The pier is best known for its colony of little penguins, which come ashore each night at dusk. You can sit on the pier and watch it all take place. Between St Kilda and Elwood, you can follow the beachside trail along 2 kilometres of boardwalk, which winds its way along the coastline. The Point Ormond Lookout is another place to get a great view of the city. From here, you can head further along to Brighton Beach, one of the most exclusive suburbs of Melbourne, and famous for the brightly painted beach boxes lining the beach. They're one of the most Instagrammable spots in Melbourne. Believe it or not, these tiny beach huts are some of the most expensive real estate per square foot in the world. Just a couple of hours' drive away is one of Victoria's most amazing attractions, the Penguin Parade at Phillip Island. It's a truly magical experience that sees hundreds of penguins return home each night to their shelters on the shore. It's simply amazing to watch these little creatures emerge from the ocean and waddle up the beach to their burrows. One tip though, book early and book online. And dress very warmly. As well as everything the city has to offer, Melbourne is also a great base to explore some of the most beautiful parts of Victoria, and there are plenty of day trips you can do if you have an extra day or perhaps prefer to swap out some of the activities I've mentioned. You can explore the Yarra Valley wine region and visit some of the vineyards and farms that produce amazing wines and ciders. Still part of the Greater Melbourne area are the Dandenong Ranges, where you can find beautiful scenery and hiking trails, like the popular Living Bush Nature Walk, or the more challenging 1000 Steps. The Dandenong region is also where you'll find the much-loved Puffing Billy steam train that winds its way through the bush. It's a great day out for young and old, and the open carriages allow you to stick your legs and head outside as the trees rush by. Another of Victoria's most amazing things to see is the Great Ocean Road, probably the best road trip in the world, where you'll get to see 150 miles of stunning coastal scenery, lighthouses, forests, and the amazing 12 Apostles. It's the perfect way to extend your Melbourne visit. So you're going to want to check out this video here next.